the dunes go by, where the sun hangs high and the dry wind sigh. You read that land like a folded page, like the whole wide world was a small front stage. Your camel steps made a secret line through the saffron drift and the glaring shine. I watched you smile at the moving sand, like you knew its ways with a steady hand. You point to a ridge, then you point to a star. You know where you are when you don't know where you are. Every twist and turn, every hush and bend, you find the road where the roads all end. Oh, Bedouin, Bedouin, show me the way. Oh, Bedouin, Bedouin, lead me today. You walk the desert like it's home. You never are lost, you never roam. Oh, Bedouin, Bedouin, call me near. Oh, Bedouin, Bedouin, crystal clear. You read the sand like a song, and the whole wide world just tags along. The wind made maps on the rise and Dune. You found the trail by the shifting moon. The thorn bush bent and the pebble gleamed, and you saw the path where I only dreamed. With the water skin and the weather grin, you said keep close and the land lets in. I felt so small and I felt so bright, like I found my feet in the velvet night. You point to a ridge, then you point to a star. You know where you are when you don't know where you are. Every twist and turn, every hush and bend, you find the road where the roads all end. Oh, Bedouin, Bedouin, show me the way. Oh, Bedouin, Bedouin, lead me today. You walk the desert like it's home. You never are lost, you never roam. Oh, Bedouin, Bedouin, call me near. Oh, Bedouin, Bedouin, crystal clear. You read the sand like a song, and the whole wide world just tags along. No fence line holds you, no map can boast. You know the long way and you know it most. A million grains, but you count them right, finding the shore in the sea of light. Oh, Bedouin, Bedouin, show me the way. Oh, Bedouin, Bedouin, lead me today. You walk the desert like it's home. You never are lost, you never roam. Oh, Bedouin, Bedouin, call me near. Oh, Bedouin, Bedouin, crystal clear. You read the sand like a song, and the whole wide world just tags along. Small feet in the termite mound, hairy back, no sound. They watch you from the thorn tree shade. Don't run, don't be afraid. They heal the root, they hide the well. They weave a net that breaks the slave bell. But cross them once, just once, and see. The Sahel turns you into geography. The fairy circles in the dust are not from termites, not from rust. That's where they dance when the moon is thin, and invite the lost ones in. Aziza, Aziza, show me the water. Aziza, Aziza, I brought no daughter. Aziza, Aziza, I brought only thirst. If I lie, turn my bones to dust first. The hunter said, I saw them at dusk. 3 hands high, teeth like broken glass. They were counting my arrows, whispering my sins. Then one pointed west. I found a spring by morning, but the spring had a name carved in stone. Drink, forget, tell no one. I told you anyway, that's why the circles followed me home. You leave the millet in a clay bowl. They leave you shelter when the winds howl. But if you steal the water they hide, you'll walk in circles till you die. The elders know, don't speak their name. At noon when the sun burns shame, that's when they listen, that's when they choose. One gift, one curse you lose. Aziza, Aziza, show me the water. Aziza, Aziza, I brought no daughter. Aziza, Aziza, I brought only thirst. If I lie, turn my bones to dust first. Not good, they are not bad. They are the memory the sand once had. Before the empires, before the trade, before the first slave chain was made. Last week, a termite mound near Agade's cracked open. Inside a human jawbone, a handful of millet, and a map drawn on leather. The map showed a lake that doesn't exist, but the Berbers are already walking toward it. Aziza knows why. Aziza.
The Sahara is a quiet room with walls of light, where the sand and silence take turns being polite. The fennec tucks his ears inside a dune's warm fold. He dreams of wells that have no names. He wakes when the wind tells him secrets too young to be old.
How wide is the Sahara?
Wide enough to forget your name twice.
How deep is the silence?
Deep enough to hear your own pulse apologize. The scorpion writes his diary under a quartzite lid. Each entry is a needle prick on a page the sun forbid. He walks in spirals, not from fear, but from a quiet trust. Straight lines are for cities, and the desert eats all dust.
How wide is the Sahara?
Wide enough to forget your name twice.
How deep is the silence?
Deep enough to hear your own pulse apologize. A traveler sees a silver bridge that wasn't there before. He walks toward it, steps on light, the bridge becomes a door. Behind the door, a woman braiding shadows on the floor. She offers him a cup of something steaming. He drinks, the taste is every rain that ever missed the shore.
How wide is the Sahara?
Wide enough to forget your name twice.
How deep is the silence?
Deep enough to hear your own pulse apologize. That woman is a djinn who lost her glasses in a storm. She mistakes travelers for relatives she hasn't seen since Norm. suggestion. She is lonely in her warm but generous way. She asked one question: what color is your thirst? If you answer honestly, she lights a path and lets you stay. How wide is the Sahara? Wide enough to forget your name twice. How deep is the silence? Deep enough to hear your own pulse. Apologize. The camel sits and watches. He has seen this scene before. He remembers the gin when she was just a draft behind the door. He does not intervene. He trusts her clumsy grace. He chooses cut and thinks of a green place he once saw. And how the Sahara let him keep that memory without a trace. How wide is the Sahara? Wide enough to forget your name twice. How deep is the silence? Deep enough to hear your own pulse. Apologize. The addict walks with horns that spiral like a misheard song. He eats the lichen growing where the old trade routes went wrong. He does not fear the gin. He borrowed a comb once. She said his homes reminded her of months she spent inside a sandstone arch, translating bird bones into nouns. How wide is the Sahara? Wide enough to forget your name twice. How deep is the silence? Deep enough to hear your own pulse. Apologize. So when the horizon folds itself into a chair and the voice asks if you would like to rest your head on a pillow made of starlight and the static between there and there, say yes, sit down, accept the date, accept the cup. The Sahara is not a lesson you finish standing up. How wide is the Sahara? Wide enough to forget your name twice. How deep is the silence? Deep enough to hear your own pulse. Apologize. How long will you walk until the walking and the stopped are the same price?
The sand sings low and the wind carves bones in the road, road, road. There's a rock that stands like a sad gray tooth, and it cries one night when the moon is smooth. Not a drip, not a drop, not a salty tear, but a stream so clear you can drink it, dear. It weeps from a crack where a princess waits, who turned down a king at the palace gates. He said, marry me, jewel of the dunes. She said, no, 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 I prefer the moons. He buried her deep in the sand's cold bed, with nothing but silence under her head. Pleure, rocher, pleure, la lune est pleine. Pleure, rocher, pleure, la princesse a de la peine. Rocher, pleure, du matin au soir, celui qui boit tes larmes ne manquera jamais d'espoir. Sat there for 100 springs while the king grew old and forgot cruel things. But the princess stayed young in her salt and stone, with a mouth full of sand and a heart full of bone. Every full moon when the light turns white, her tears climb up through the rock's own height and spill on the ground in a silver pool that cools the feet of every fool. The hunters leave bone and cloth at her base. The shamans light fires and spit in her face. Not mean, you see, just to check if she's a real rock. Doesn't flinch, a real rock doesn't feel, but she feels, oh, she feels every offering's weight. She just can't move, can't sit up, can't seal her own fate. So she weeps and the goby drinks, and the goby forgets every time the moon sinks. But if you come on a full moon night and the rock is dry, no tear, no light, that means the princess has lost her hope, and the goby will choke on a dusty rope. No rain that year, no well, no dew, just the what you can't bury. Thirst in the rock that weeps will weep last or first. Pleure, rocher, pleure, la lune est pleine. Pleure, rocher, pleure, la princesse a de la plaine. Rocher, pleure, du matin au soir, celui qui boit tes larmes ne manquera jamais d'espoir. She never wanted a crown of gold. She never wanted a king so cold. She wanted a camel, a star, a song, and a place to walk where she belonged. Pleure, rocher, pleure, la lune est pleine. Pleure, rocher, pleure, la princesse a de la peine. Rocher, pleure, du matin au soir, celui qui boit tes larmes ne manquera jamais d'espoir.
Just left, keys in the kitchen, plate still on. Border patrol found no tire track, no theft, just a ghost in the Cherokee gone.
Tucson left, said the desert took it. Saguaro silhouettes and coyote teeth.
Nobody
filed a claim, nobody booked it. The dust just ate the plates underneath.
Then a hiker in the Cubbies, a Prieta, saw something chrome through the creosote.
No dust on the glass, no flies on the seat, yeah.
And a note folded like a prayer note.
Borrowed return, sorry, no fuel.
The desert said, the desert said,
borrowed return, don't be cruel.
The desert said, the desert said, keys in the ignition,
tank on E.
The Sonoran don't steal, it
just borrows.
It brings it back
when you learn to see
that the dust owns the wheels,
not the sorrows.
The sheriff came with his pad and his flashlight, found the Jeep spotless, no sand, no blood. The battery was dead, but the dome light was bright and the tires were full,
not even mud.
Here in the VIN, same plate, same owner. A man who died the year before. The note was written on a restaurant coaster from a place that closed in the '84 war. They say it's desert warm,
a ghost with a flat cap
who ferries migrants
through the organ pipe gap.
He doesn't ask for money,
doesn't ask for maps,
just borrows your rig,
leaves it clean, takes a nap,
and walks back into the heat haze, clapping his hands. And the saguaro roots understand.
You don't own nothing in the Sans command.
You just hold it for a while, and then release the brand.
The locals laugh, but they locked their gates and left a six-pack on the hood just in case. The Jeep disappeared again, 3 months, 8 dates, then showed up parked in the same damn space,
with a new note folded in the glove department.
Took it to Yuma, up the family cross.
Thanks for the beer, the desert's an escort.
Not a jailer misplaced, no loss,
no, just toss.
Borrowed return, sorry, no fuel.
The desert said, the desert said,
borrowed return, don't be cruel.
The desert said, the desert said,
keys in the ignition, tank on E.
The Sonoran don't steal,
it just borrows. It brings it back when you learn to see
that the dust owns the wheels,
not the sorrows.
The Jeep is still out there today, somewhere between Ajo and Y. If you see it running without a driver, Don't wave, don't call the law. Just leave the tank full. Desert One might need it by Tuesday.
Danakil burns yellow and green. Sulfur lakes where nothing is clean. You walk for days on cracked white ground. The only color is the heat's own sound. He waits below the salt flat crust. His mask is coral, his teeth are rust. He calls your mother's name at night. Come closer, child, the moon is right. Don't sleep on the brine, don't close both eyes. He wears a voice like a stolen coat, and under the salt, the dead all float. Arrawe, Arrawe, I hear my mother. Arrawe, Arrawe, but she's not the speaker. Arrawe, Arrawe, I throw the salt east, run east, don't taste the feast. The FR he was once a man who loved the salt more than the sand. He married the crust, he kissed the brine. Now his tongue is yours and his heart is mine. He drags you down through crystal veins. Your lungs fill up with ancient rains. You see the upside down gin city there, and you stop remembering air. Danakil, cœur de sel, encoupé par la chaleur. Arrawe sort du sol, il porte le masque en corail. Mon corps a peur, il dit viens mon enfant, ta mère t'appelle. Mais ma mère est morte sous la lune éternelle. Je jette une poignée de sel crue par-dessus l'épaule gauche. Le sel non broyé, les grains comme des gueules de louve. Ne regarde pas en arrière, cours vers les jusqu'à l'aube. Si tu sens une main salée sur ta nuque, tu te déplaces sans faute. Il m'a suivi pendant 3 jours, 3 nuits sans fermer les yeux. Sa voix avait le timbre exact de ma mère. C'est dangereux, elle disait arrête-toi, repose-toi, l'eau est sous tes pieds, mais sous mes pieds il n'y a que du sel et des rires oubliés. J'ai trouvé un chameau mort, les yeux déjà mangés par les mouches. J'ai pris ses côtes pour en faire un bâton. J'ai frappé le sol, ça a touché. Le démon a crié dans une langue que même les djinns ne parlent plus. Depuis ce jour, je dors avec du sel sur la bouche. Je ne l'ai pas revu. Arrawe, Arrawe, I hear my mother. Arrawe, Arrawe, but she's not the speaker. Arrawe, Arrawe, I throw the salt east, run east, don't taste the feast. The Afar say that if you ever smell your mother's cooking in the middle of the salt flat, onions coming, the smoke of a fire that doesn't exist, you must bite your tongue until it bleeds. The demon cannot copy pain. He cannot copy the taste of your own blood. That is the only proof of being alive. Spit on the salt, run east, don't look back. I threw the salt east. My mother is not the speaker. My mother is not the speaker. My mother is.
Across that salt flat line, boots full of heat and dust. The sky was was a tin lid. The bones of noon were crushed. No water, no shade, no sign. Just my shadow losing length. Then the dune split wide, like a mouth with one last breath. And there it was, standing alone, a giant palace made of stone. I stopped dead still, couldn't trust my eyes. The golden arches under white hot skies. Run, run, run. I saw the palace glow. Run, run, run. I had to let it go. Tile by tile, it pulled me in too deep. Run, run, run. Then I woke from sleep. Inside, the walls were alive with blue and green and red. Every floor was a fever under my shaking tread. Faces moved in the glaze with eyes like candle smoke. They watched me pass in silence, then they all began to float. And the halls bent long like a broken spell. Every turn I took felt like a warning bell. The air turned cold, my heart turned thin. Those ghostly figures were closing in. Run, run, run. I saw the palace glow. Run, run, run. I had to let it go. Tile by tile, it pulled me in too deep. Run, run, run. Then I woke from sleep. A face in the blue, 100 pale mouths said my name to me. And the floor gave way like shattered glass. I turned and sprinted back through the ash. Run, run, run. I saw the palace glow. Run, run, run. Too deep. Run, run, run. Then I woke from sleep. Run, run, run. The desert swallowed me. Run, run, run. But I'm still not free. Tile by tile, it lives inside my mind. Run, run, run. And I left it behind. I left the well at first light, with a skin half full of yesterday's thirst. The map was a story my uncle told once, and I trusted it less than the dust on my shirt. The sun climbed like a slow confession.
The horizon refused to hold still. Every dune looked like the last dune, and the last dune looked like a grave on a hill.
Where is the water?
Under the place where your shadow stops.
How will I know it?
Your knees will forget they have tops.
What if I miss it?
Then you are never lost.
What is the price of drinking?
Remembering what thirst costs. I saw a palm tree at noon, then it wasn't there. I saw a child with a copper cup, then empty air. I saw my mother's kitchen cloth tied to a stick, but when I reached it, sand and a cricket that was sick. The second day I stopped believing my eyes. I started walking with my ears instead. I listened for the sound of water underground, which sounds exactly like a song your father hummed before he died, and then forgot.
Is the water?
Under the place where your shadow stops.
How will I know it?
Your knees will forget they have tops.
What if I miss it?
Then you were never lost.
What is the price of drinking?
Remembering what thirst costs. On the third night, I stopped walking. I sat down exactly where I was. I said to the desert, I'm not looking for you anymore. You are looking for me. Find me or don't. I'm tired of being the one who moves. The desert said nothing, but the sand under my left foot. The sand under my left foot was cold. I dug with my hands, not like a man digging for water. Like a child digging for a toy he buried last summer, and forgot which tree he hid it under. At the depth of my elbow a root appeared, not brown, not green, the color of holding back tears. I pulled at the earth side, the side turned to a seam, and the seam opened into a sound I can only describe as a dream, remembering itself.
Where is the water?
Under the place where your shadow stops.
How will I know it?
Your knees will forget they have tops.
What if I miss it?
Then you were never lost.
What is the price of drinking?
Remembering what thirst costs. The water was not clear, it was the color of tea, steeped from the bark of a tree that grows backward. I drank not quickly, slowly, as if each swallow was a name I had forgotten and was learning to pronounce again. The palm tree was real this time. The child with the copper cup was real. She said you took 3 days to find what was always under your heel. Tomorrow you will forget where this oasis is, and you will have to walk again. That is the deal. I have been searching for that oasis for 20 years. I find it once every season, never in the same place twice. The child is older now, she has my uncle's eyes. She always says the same thing. You took 3 days to find what was always under your heel. I never tell her that I know. I just drink and thank the sand for being cold, and start walking again. where the taklamakan eats its own bones, and the sand has no shadow, only tones. There stands a mountain that wasn't always stone. It used to be flesh, it used to be bone. Drum old mountain, when the north wind blows. Drum old mountain, through the sand and snow. He beat his chest for 99 days, and the desert still hums his unfinished praise. The drought had come for 1,000 years. The rivers had turned to dust and ears. The children had mouths but nothing to wet. So the shaman said, I will not forget. Drum old mountain, when the north wind blows. Drum old mountain, through the sand and snow. He beat his chest for 99 days, and the desert still hums his unfinished praise. He sat on the dune that faced the west, and placed both hands on his own rib cage, his crest. He drummed once, the earth held its breath. He drummed twice, and the sky said, not yet. Drum old mountain, when the north wind blows. Drum old mountain, through the sand and snow. He beat his chest for 99 days, and the desert still hums his unfinished praise. Day after day his knuckles broke. Day after day the sky never spoke. His ribs grew thin as a winter reed, but he drummed because drumming was the only seed. Drum old mountain, when the north wind blows. Drum old mountain, through the sand and snow. He beat his chest for 99 days, and the desert still hums his unfinished praise. On the 99th night the moon turned red. He felt his heartbeat leave his chest and spread into the sand, into the stone, into the air. And he knew he would drum from somewhere else, somewhere. Drum old mountain, when the north wind blows. Drum old mountain, through the sand and snow. He beat his chest for 99 days, and the desert still hums his unfinished praise. By morning his body was red sandstone, his hands still pressed to a heart turned to bone. But the wind from the north found the crack in his chest, and the mountain began its second quest. Drum old mountain, when the north wind blows. Drum old mountain, through the sand and snow. He beat his chest for 99 days, and the desert still hums his unfinished praise. The travelers hear it a low, deep boom that shakes the teeth and clears the room. Not thunder, not cannon, not anything made, just a shaman's promise that won't yet fade. Drum old mountain, when the north wind blows. Drum old mountain, through the sand and snow. He beat his chest for 99 days, and the desert still hums his unfinished praise. The desert still hums his unfinished praise.
Somewhere south of the dry valley, where the dunes fold like robes of green, a city sleeps in a brass alloy that no sun has touched, no wind has seen. The towers hum at a frequency that dogs can hear but men forget. The gates are carved with a language the jinn invented just before they left. Do you carry a key, small and green and cold? Do you know what it opens? Something that never grows old. Families pass them down, keys of copper that refuse to tarnish. No lock has ever fit them, no wall has ever offered a door to vanish. But at dusk, when the heat bends light into shapes that look like minarets, some travelers have heard brass drums and a woman's laughter, and they forget how to want any other destination. Do you carry a key, small and green and cold? Do you know what it opens? Something that never grows old. The king who built the city captured a tribe of jinn. He made them smelt the metal from the heat beneath the skin. They built him towers, they built him walls, they built him a brass throne. Then they sealed the gates and erased the roads and left him there alone. He still sits inside, they say, still wearing his green crown. But he is not a king anymore, he is the ghost of a town. And the keys that families keep in boxes lined with silk are not for opening the gates, they are for remembering the guilt. I met a man near Zagora who wore a key around his neck. He said, my grandmother told me the city is not a place to check. Into it is a question you carry until you die. The lock is not on a gate, my friend, the lock is in your eye. Do you carry a key, small and green and cold? Do you know what it opens? Something that never grows old. Will you ever find the lock? Only when the brass unfolds. And when will that be? When the seeker and the sought are both sold. Somewhere south of the dry valley, a woman is still laughing. A king is still sitting. A key is still small and green and cold. Do not try to open the city. The city is what opens you. If you hear the brass drums tonight, dance, do not knock. Dun, 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 dun. Dance, do not knock. monk's robe buried in the amber tide. Wind carved psalms on the ridge of violence, where the lost and the holy go to hide. No water here, only heat-bent light, but the sand remembers a whispered vow, a brotherhood swallowed by the desert's appetite, their throats still humming from beneath the dune's brow. Listen, listen, the grains around his rosaries. Listen, listen, the silica sings frequencies. Hum, hum, the dune sings below. Hum, hum, where the lost monks go. Hum, hum, let the sand be your prayer. Hum, hum, the desert hums everywhere. To the slope where the boom begins, he heard a chant from a vanished year, and the rattle of a million shins. Not wind, not ghost, but a perfect pitch, 105 hertz, the earth's slow moan. The monks were never holy, never rich, just vibration seeking bone. They say if you slide down the crescent dune at dusk, your shadow will stretch toward Mecca, but your voice will stay behind, caught in the courts, singing for the next 1,000 years. The dune sings below, where the lost monks go. The dune sings below, where the lost monks go. It is only waiting for another footfall. For 100 years the salt kept the ledger. No cloud broke above the bone-dry ground. The fox buried bulbs in the ash and heather, and the rain forgot this lost town. Then El Niño cracks the sky like a bottle, and the seamstress moon begins to sow. The seeds don't ask, they just unthrottle. 100 winters die in a single toe's blow. The fox knows where the hollow boughs sleep. The fox knows the poison they keep. Florece, florece, la noche es corta. Florece, florece, el desierto aborta. Florece, florece, no preguntes por qué. Una noche de flores, 100 años de ser. Scientists come with their clipboards and tweezers. They count the petals, they log the rain. But the desert laughs at their little measures. You don't formula a hurricane. The seeds were waiting when the Spanish came, when the Incas prayed and the lithium trucks rolled. They don't remember hunger, they don't remember shame. They just remember when the water calls, be bold. 48 hours from dusk to death, the lizard lays her eggs in the fresh marigold. By Sunday the petals are brown and stretched. By Monday the desert is back to being cold. But the fox returns to the same dry hole and buries a bowl for the next El Nino. That's the contract, no mercy, no parole. Just one night to be the most beautiful widow.
Florece, florece,
La noche es corta.
florece, florece,
El desierto aborta.
florece, florece,
No preguntes por qué. Una noche de flores,
100 años de sed.
Écoute bien gringo, prends ton carnet. Le désert d'Atacama n'a jamais pardonné. 100 ans de sel, 100 ans de rien, puis 2 nuits de fleurs, c'est tout le festin. Les graines dorment comme des sorcières, sous la croûte blanche, sous les pierrières. Le renard creuse avec ses dents sales, il mange le poison, il enterre le pétale. Tu crois que la nature est douce et lente? Regarde le sol quand la pluie le hante. Il explose en couleurs comme un coup de couteau. Violet, jaune, rouge, un arc-en-ciel horizontal. Les fermiers disent c'est un miracle. Moi je dis c'est une balle qui recule. La vie n'attend pas, elle ne calcule pas. Elle éclate dans le vide et puis elle s'en va.